Hey everyone. So I had a very like learning experience today. I got my tooth done today, and I dealt with a lot of anxiety on and off throughout my life. But when when I went to the military, that kind of went like pretty much all the way down because you can't really be afraid being in the military. So I got like all four of my wisdom teeth pulled out. I was knocked out asleep. It was easy. But this time around, like knowing that I went through another episode where it was depression and anxiety after having my child postpartum, but it was like a warfare in like for my soul. Like I could literally hear dark thoughts. So I was like, I think coming into this appointment, like, God, I need you. God, I know you're good. I know, like, logically, I know that you have me, but because of everything you've done, knowledgeably, I'll say, with the knowledge that I have, my experience with you, I know that you always have me. But the enemy words, his lies was trying to show up. And I was like, nah, you're a liar. I know, and I understand you're a liar. I know you're a liar. So it was like a battle, even when they got started on my mouth, like, cause when you fear and then you feel pain, that's a whole nother level. Like an experience to feel pain when fearing when I was having my child actually. And I was like trying to get ready to push him out. I was like 8 centimeters. It was so much pain and I was afraid because I was like, how is he gonna get out? How is he gonna get out of here? I didn't understand the logic behind that. So I was trying to do what they taught me, like breathe low, walk around. They didn't want me to do that. So it got really bad. Like they wanted me to lay down. Like, nah, this is painful. This is gonna be a long story. So I ended up, like they ended up giving me the epidural and I ended up shaking after it. Like I was shaking. They was like, that's normal, it happens because of the pain and everything or whatever, getting the epidural after the pain. And I was like literally trying to calm myself down. So with this is like an ongoing pain and me ongoing having to trust the Lord, like putting him in the front of my heart and my mind, knowing that they're sticking me like 7 times. And then they're like the inside of my mouth is getting like tore up. Like I was literally, I literally feel the swelling because of all the x-rays they had to take to make sure it was okay. So it was so much going on. I was like, God, I need you. I was about to cry. Literally, tears was watering up in my eyes. And I was about to just start crying. And I was like, God, I know we're supposed to, like, we endure to gain our. I was like, yeah, Lord, I know we're supposed to go through things, trials to endure our faith. Don't get me wrong. And I was like, man, I used to be a G at pain. But I was like, this is just something else. This is something else, From the pregnancy labor pains to this, I was like, this is not, I'm tired of pain, Lord. I'm tired of pain. And I was like, I can't say that because no pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? So that was what I was saying for real. But what God was helping me to see through this is not only did he have me, but the enemy tried to throw up my past. Like when I had that trigger moment of, I think the hospital gave me some shot that was supposed to be for depression because at that time, I lost my grandmother and I had a miscarriage at the time. So they did diagnose me with extreme depression. So I think they gave me like a higher dose, but it was messing with my mind. Like I was like feeling like my emotions was happening slowly. And the last time I felt that, I almost had a panic attack because it was like when I got high when I was like 18, and like I was like, I don't like how mellow I am. It actually made my anxiety get worse. So this was kind of like it, and I was like, I can't even drive in this type of condition. So my friend had to take me home, but I was so much in my head to the point where my hands was locking up, my chest, my mouth was locking up. I couldn't barely open my mouth. My mom had to stay on the phone with me that whole night until my body started relaxing. But I was just praying that whole time, like, God, give me another chance, because the mind is powerful. It literally can make you lock up. Like people be saying, you got to control that mind. That's so true. Once you give the devil an inch of your mind, he can take all of it. You'll be struck out somewhere, going crazy. And it don't even have to be over drugs. It can be over pressure, over stress, over just letting him feed you. So I had that experience. So the devil was trying to tell me I was going to have it again because I was worrying while I was feeling pain and I was fighting the good fight of faith. And I was like, no, God is too good. God brought me out. I'm not going to believe you say. So long story short, I got through that experience of having all of that pain and that just worry. I was tensing up a lot, and I had to keep reminding myself to relax, 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 relax. Like, it was pain. It was like pain in my mouth. It's still pain right now. I don't know if y'all can tell. This side is more smoother than this side. It's like a little bit slower. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't tell. I got a filter on. But I was like, oh no. And she said I didn't even have a big infection. But I was like, man, y'all had me for 3 hours. So it was something going on. But I'm just grateful I got it done. But I was like, dang, it was a warfare. So it's like, in everything you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. In everything you go through, you gotta have faith in getting your teeth done, because that can end up being bad, and you can have a bad experience. So you gotta fight for your faith, or else, like George Foreman said on his George Foreman movie, you gotta fight for your faith, or it'll fall away, baby. Like, it's true. Like, it's like a muscle. You gotta keep on working out that muscle of faith. It's no joke. I was fighting for my life in that dentist room. I was like, Lord, I don't want to go back to being this heavy thinker and overwhelmed, where I'm gonna lock up just because I'm overwhelmed by this pain and just this experience, me thinking it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. I was like, I can't let the devil have my mind right now, God. So I'm fighting a good fight of faith, and I did feel the Holy Spirit rest on me, and I was like, okay, I can't block the Holy Spirit out by overthinking it too. So, I'm just saying, like, God will give me that comfort, and then I'll be like, okay, I can't think of logic with the comfort that he give me, because his what he do won't make sense to people that are looking at it through an atheist perspective. So you have to have faith. You have to have faith. Atheists will never understand. People that don't believe in God will never understand faith. They will never understand miracles until they allow God to give them faith, until they open themselves up to allow God to give them that. So I hope this didn't bore you, but my story, it's encouragement and it's a testimony, because, man, I was thinking this was going to set me back for sure, but God, he sustains us. So I love it. So I love y'all. And just thank you for being a listening ear. I love y'all. Have a great one.